Alright, people. So I want to make a video here about Brock Lesnar. Now, apparently, Brock Lesnar is not on good terms with Vince McMahon. I heard, and again, these wrestling websites, you can never trust them fully. They put out a lot of bullshit. I was just on YouTube a few hours ago, and I was on Sean's View, and I wasn't on his channel, but on my homepage of YouTube, they put in a bunch of recommendations for the video. And like 5 months ago, Sean's View Entertainment put up a video titled WWE making return plans for CM Punk's return. Obviously, that never happened, or at least CM Punk's return never happened. It's like, how many times in the last year we heard of the CM Punk is returning, rumor CM Punk returning, rumor CM Punk spotted in New Orleans at WrestleMania 30, at Baggage Claim, and like, how many times have we heard these fucking rumors? So you never know with wrestling websites. It's like, oh, we have a source that says this. Well, I don't know if that's true or not. So, but apparently, Brock Lesnar walked out of Raw. And then he showed up at UFC 184, I believe it was. Which, pissed off, I guess, a lot of people in WWE. I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's true or not. But it does look like there's something up with Brock Lesnar, because I heard he met with Dana White too. So, and there's been rumors over the past few months of him going to UFC after WrestleMania. And I think that it's very possible that he might go to UFC, but again, I don't know what Brock's thinking, because here in WWE, he fucking has like the greatest deal ever. I mean, you couldn't ask for more if you were Lesnar. I'm sure he gets paid a shit ton of money. He comes in a few days, he fights 4 times a year, brawls a few times. So there you go. Basically putting in, a few days worth of work, and probably the days he has to actually do physical shit. No, he has to do like working out and keep in shape and everything, but the days he actually has to do, physical shit, probably fucking 15 days out of the year, 20 days out of the year, he actually has to do something physical, or he has to stand next to Heyman. I mean, how hard is that? So he has a great deal right now. If he jumps ship to UFC, and it doesn't turn out good for him, you don't know if WWE's gonna leave the door open for him, because this would be the second time now that he left WWE. Like kind of on bad terms too. So and as for him meeting with Dana White, I mean, I don't see a problem with it. Really. Not from my perspective, and even from Vince's perspective. Now, I don't know what Dana White and Lesnar talked about, so I mean, but I mean, as a boss, I mean, what your workers do outside of work is kind of their business, in my opinion. I think I remember seeing somebody saying, oh, Vince is responsible for his employees outside of work. I mean, what? What is he supposed to watch them in their hotel rooms and watch where they go eat and everything? Watch them when they take a shower? I mean, no. What the workers do on their own time is kind of up to them. And as long as they're not in breach of contract, I don't see a problem with it. And if Dana White and Brock Lesnar were talking about a contract deal, well, so be it. They were talking about a contract deal. I mean, Brock's contract, I think, is up at the end of WrestleMania. So, I mean, he's got a plan for the future of his life. I mean, so it's kind of understandable there. But apparently, there's a bunch of tension going on. And, is Brock even going to show up? Or is this just going to be like WrestleMania 20 all over again with Goldberg and Brock? Is this Brock just going to fucking, just show up at Mania, do the match, and get out of here? Is it going to be a fucking shitty match? You don't know. Hopefully Lesnar, I hope he resigns, because I like Lesnar. The only problem is he's a fucking champion and he's not there. He's not fucking there. You can't be champion and miss, what, 2, 3 months in a row? That is unacceptable, and people are like, oh, it's just special, he's special, he only shows up a few times, he only shows up a few days out of the out of the month, or a few times a year. That makes him special. No, that's bullshit. Because he's a champion, he should be there every week. By not showing up, he's degrading the value of that title. This title that's supposed to be, this prestigious title, he's downvaluing the value, because it's gone. It went like, what? I think it was 3 pay-per-views where he didn't even defend it in a row. That just devalues the value of the title right there. So, he should never have been champion, I don't think. It's better than fucking Cena being champion. But, I'm not a huge fan of part-time champions. Not a huge fan of part-time champions. Because I feel a champion should be there every fucking week. Every fucking week he's a supposed top guy. So he should be there every week. Not once every month. That's bullshit. Look at Lesnar and Reigns. Have they really built up anything to their match? Are you excited for their match because of a promo or anything? Not really. I'm not. But anyway, I don't even think anything could get me that excited for that match, because just look who's in it. Roman Reigns, and he's probably going to win. There you go again. Another predictable WrestleMania main event finish. It's been like that for every fucking year now. Going back to fucking WrestleMania 29. Obviously, Cena was going to win. Also, at WrestleMania 29, it was obvious Punk was going to win. At least at 30, they made it, less out. They did make Lesnar win. That was a shocker. But even, you could say Bryan, it was predictable he was going to win. And now it's predictable Roman Reigns will win. It's very fucking predictable. It is. And it's a shame, too. So that right there just makes you not even interested in the main event at all. Heyman could go out there and cut 5-star promos. I can't really get that into this match. Because of and Lesnar probably, again, is he going to try? Is he going to actually show up? I don't fucking know. So, who knows what's going to happen. This does not feel like a good wrestling company. It just feels like something's just wrong with this company. It's no fun. It's just boring, and it's a shame though. It's a shame because you have good wrestling good talent on your roster there, that just goes out there and wrestles hard every night, puts on great matches. Yet those people are in the mid card, fighting for the Intercontinental title, while your Roman Reigns and John Cena's are on top. So, this company is in shambles right now. And the fact that of the 6 guys in the 3 biggest matches on Mania, 3 of them couldn't even show up on Raw. You've got to be fucking... That's not how it should be. And you got fucking Undertaker, not even fucking returned yet. Come on, people. You should have had Undertaker there, at worst by last week. But where's Undertaker? Where the fuck is Undertaker? Come on. This company is very, very fucking shitty. It's just chaos almost with Lesnar. We don't even know what the fuck's up with him. Where's Undertaker? Sting wasn't there last week. Daniel Bryan's wrestling for the Intercontinental title now, I guess. What the fuck's going on here? What the fuck? This company, again, it's kind of just chaos. They book it on a week. I bet if you asked Vince McMahon, what's your plans for Extreme Rules or Payback, he probably wouldn't even fucking know. There's no plan. And I believe CM Punk did talk about this in the podcast, too. They don't plan for the future. They don't know what they're going to do. You always hear stories of them, rewriting Raw in the middle of the fucking show. This company needs to get some long-term plans and set. Who are they going to push? Who's going to have the belt? Instead of just fucking, deciding right there on the spot. This company is, it's not looking good. Vince McMahon, is really running this company into the ground. And the ratings show that. This company, the ratings are as low as they've ever been. They're like 25% of what the Attitude Era's ratings were. You know, I think the Attitude Era was like 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, nines. Now we're down into the twos. You know, maybe not 25%, but much lower than the Attitude Era was. So there you go, people. Brock Lesnar is MIA, you know, missing in action. What the fuck happened? I don't know. But I do know one thing. This does not look good for WrestleMania. So there you go, people.